As you can see here, what we're working on, this old 36 Hudson truck, and pretty much there's not much left of this cab. So obviously Hudson, there's not a lot of stuff you can buy for it. You can see it's just not worth really going back and fixing. It's super thin metal, it's rotted, very thin, very pitted. So we'll actually form a new one. Here we have a rear window section that came out of a 36 Hudson sedan. This was kind of like a fastback style car. We got this arch. It's obviously going to go in a flat rear panel right here. So basically what we'll do is we'll cut this frame out, salvage it, sandblast it, get everything in there, and we'll fit it in there. It'll give it kind of a cool look. We're just cutting sections out of each car and trying to make stuff work. And what we don't have, we're just making it by hand.
Well, there you go. That's what a 82-year-old window frame looks like. You know what? I know you can make that. You know why?
Because I have no choice.
Because you're going to have to.
Can't pick this up at AutoZone.
One of the trickiest parts of this cab was these cab corners right here. From Hudson, basically what they did is they took a four-door car, a sedan, and to make the truck, they basically, at the factory, just cut right behind the rear door striker right here.
Well, one thing about it, Joe, it's proof this thing was a four-door, actually a car at one time.
Yeah.
You know, if you look at back at these posts.
You can see those strikers, yeah.
But you can tell there was a door assembly latch here at one point.
Well, you know, you think about it, it's probably smart on their part. Instead of having to retool a whole cab, they saved a lot of money by just using the car cab and cutting, you know, from the back. And as you can see where they cut, they made this little piece right here. And when they fastened it from the factory, they used a little sheet metal screw. The screws are still in the sheet metal to hold it together while the guy came along with lead and reshaped it before paint. But in the long run, it probably saved Hudson a lot of money than instead of retooling a whole cab for a truck.
Who makes that corporate decision? Hey man, we need a truck. Okay, we just cut one of the cars in half.
The bean counters, man.
So they just cut the car in half.
The bean counters come up with the idea, and then the engineers got to make it work. Leave it to us to make it look good.
Yeah.
Yes, we got our firewall in, 14 gauge. So it's nice and stout, and got the motor sitting way back. So we have plenty of room for a new radiator and an AC. Entire floor was gone. So got our floor structure in, and all this was rotted away. So we had to pretty much make everything. So fortunately our rockers right here had enough metal to tie onto, and then we built everything up. So we'll put a bucket seat in here. Seat bases right here, we can hide all the electronics. Power amps, a lot of stuff in a cab that's hard to hide. Got a steering column drop, kind of trick, kind of make it look Art Deco. Yeah, we added these beads in here, and they come off the door, but on the truck they actually stop. The original panel didn't have the beads in there. See with the door here, we had this really cool bead design. This little detail that comes through the top of the door. So pretty much it's just kind of one of those details that look like an afterthought from the factory when they made the truck. I think I'm ready to cut this roof, Mike. We'll tack it right here. So we tack that cab corner to this, right past this drip rail. It kind of comes to an abrupt point at the top where the continuation of the roof once was from the sedan. And you can see from the factory they cut it and just leaded it up. And so we're gonna soften this and bring it down and make it look more like it should have looked from the factory. This will come down over it. So we'll bend this over, we'll let it come over this. When it gets up to this area right here, it's gonna be conforming more to this softer bend that we made. Let's put a tack on this and we'll start cutting that line. There it is, boy.
There you are. Oh, there it is. Man, I'm in, dog. Right down there.
Look at that, man. That's it, brother. Keep on hitting. Oh, man, look at that. Oh my God, that's it, man. That's perfect, man. Look at that.